Hello? Is it live? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there it is. We're trying, bro. It keeps clapping us. Well, Powell's going to speak here soon. Let's try. I'm going to try not to do too much. Hopefully it doesn't clap us. It's like anytime I do, like right when I even opened up my either video or anything, it's just tripping out. We've gotten all of our Camrys back. Remove any talk about your toe. That could be a cryptic message about your toe. I don't think so. I don't think it has to do with my toe. I think it's just tripping out. I think it's the internet. I don't know. So we're waiting for Powell here. Give me 1 second. Hello? Is it still working? No, we're just been having a lot of weird issues today. Or maybe the conspiracy is true. YouTube prefers the members only mode. Cause they're bullying me today. I mean, worst case, I could probably go on Instagram, but my internet is just all over the place, bro. But I don't know what it is. Don't say Ethereum. I don't think that's it. I like Ethereum. I think you're allowed to say Ethereum. I just think something is happening. And we're gone. No, it's working a little better right now. 3308. That's crazy. No buffering. We'll see. I'm on a different connection, but that's what would happen. I have two internet connections. I have a backup internet. So that's why, like I said, okay, if it switches and then I switched I've been switching back and forth. They both keep shutting down on me. It's really, really weird. This is live, yes. Why you plays with my motion? I'm here, man. I got you. We back, baby. Kind of. Probably had like 10,000 likes today. Oh yeah, y'all did pretty good on it. Y'all had to like 8 videos. I'm probably not gonna stake any of my ETH. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But ETH is coming back up. Powell's supposed to be live, but he's not. I don't know. He's supposed to be at the NCRC investment thing. They've not gone live yet for Powell. Two minutes till Powell. There it is.
And as we welcome new audiences from our YouTube live stream and TV networks taking this live, we also, it's my pleasure to welcome Federal Reserve Board Chair
Sounds really bad.
Powell. I'm Jesse Van Tall, CEO of the National Community Reinvestment Coalition. Chairman Powell probably needs no introduction. He is, after all, the most famous and powerful economic policymaker in the world, are watched like a hawk by markets and reporters worldwide. But I know a different side of Chair Powell. As a member of the Federal Reserve's Consumer Advisory Council, I've had a chance to witness him in action. I've had a chance to see him travel to the Mississippi Delta, I believe the first chair of the Fed to do so. I've seen the interest he's taken in CRA and in other issues affecting economic justice for low and moderate income people. To have Chair Powell here today to address the conference. We'll hear short remarks from him and then have a chance for Q&A. If you do have a question to ask the chair, we will try to get to them. Please put it.
It sounds so weird. It's like messy. I don't know if I'm lagging or if it's him, but it's making me like get mad anxiety. Powell.
Thank you very much, Jesse, and it's great to see you as always. Good afternoon, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you today. Together, over the past year, we've been making our way through a very difficult time. We're not out of the woods yet, but I'm glad to say that we are now making real progress. While some countries are still suffering terribly in the grip of COVID-19, the economic outlook here in the United States has clearly brightened. Vaccination levels are rising, fiscal and monetary policy are providing strong support, the economy is reopening, bringing stronger economic activity and job creation. That's the high-level perspective. Let's call it the 30,000-foot view. And from that vantage point, we see improvement. But we should also take a look at what's happening at street level. Lives and livelihoods have been affected in ways that vary from person to person, from family to family, and from community to community. The economic downturn has not fallen evenly on all Americans, and those least able to bear the burden have been the hardest hit. The pain is all the greater in light of the gains that we had seen in the years prior to the pandemic. COVID swept in as the United States was experiencing the longest expansion in its recorded history. Unemployment was at 50-year lows, and inflation remained under control. Wages were moving up, particularly for the lowest paid workers. Long-standing racial disparities in unemployment were narrowing, and many who had struggled for years were finding jobs. It was not until the later years of that long expansion that its benefits had started to reach those on the margins. During our Fed Listens events, we met with people around the country and heard repeatedly about the life-changing gains of the strong labor market, particularly at the lower end of the income spectrum. Just a few months
Bro, is everybody getting clapped today?
Those on the margins. During our Fed Listens events, we met with people around the country and heard repeatedly about the life-changing gains of the strong labor market, particularly at the lower end of the income spectrum. Just a few months later, the Household Economics and Decision Making, we call it our SHED report, which will be published later this month, will show that for prime age adults without a bachelor's degree, 20% saw layoffs in 2020 versus 12% for college-educated workers. And more than 20% of Black and Hispanic prime age workers were laid off, compared to 14% of white workers over the same period. Small businesses have also faced immense difficulties. Fed research found losses of at least 25%. A recent Federal Reserve special report looked specifically at the impact on businesses owned by people of color, who reported greater challenges. For example, 67% of both Asian and Black-owned firms and 63% of Hispanic-owned firms had to reduce their operations, compared to 54% for their white counterparts. Our upcoming SHED report notes that 22% of parents were either not working or working less. Hispanic mothers, 36 and 30% respectively, were disproportionately affected. In a similar vein, labor force participation declined around 4% for Black and Hispanic women, compared to 1.6 percentage points for white women and about 2% for men overall. The Fed is focused on these long-standing disparities because they weigh on the productive capacity of our economy. We will only reach our full potential when everyone can contribute to and share in the benefits of prosperity. Achieving broadly shared prosperity will take action from across society, from fiscal and other government policy to private sector initiatives to the work that everyone here does. The Fed can contribute as well. Using our monetary policy tools, the Fed promotes maximum employment and price stability, two foundations of a strong, stable economy that can improve